If you're a newer affiliate marketer trying to break into the industry, the world of media buying can seem honestly incredibly daunting. So today, we're serving up the absolute ultimate guide to demystifying self-serve ad networks. We're going to take all that complex industry jargon, break it completely down, and show you exactly how to build and launch your very first automated ad campaign. So I've got to ask you directly, are you ready to launch your first automated ad campaign? Because what you might not realize is just how accessible this whole process has become. As we'll see today, you really don't need a massive corporate budget, and you definitely don't need a team of developers. You are literally just a coffee break away from getting your very first campaign live and putting your offers in front of real, engaged humans. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with a welcome to self-serve advertising, move into choosing your ad format, and then talk about targeting your ideal audience. After that, we'll cover automating your campaign success, protecting your ad spend, and finally launching that first campaign. It's a super clear step-by-step path we're taking together, so you don't get overwhelmed. All right, Section 1, welcome to self-serve advertising. What exactly are these platforms, and why are they just the perfect starting point for new affiliate marketers? There's this great quote from Ad Supply that really hits the nail on the head. Great tech doesn't need to be big tech. When you're just starting out, you might think you have to battle it out on those massive, super strict social media giants. But the reality is actually quite different. Independent networks like Ad Supply, AdStare, and Clickadoo offer billions, and yes, I mean billions of daily impressions globally. And they do it through highly accessible, intuitive, self-serve platforms where you are entirely in the driver's seat. You get premium traffic without those massive barriers to entry. Moving into Section 2, choosing your ad formats. Because before you spend a single dime, you need to know exactly what kind of digital real estate you're buying. Let's compare the two most beginner-friendly formats out there. On one side, we have push notifications. These are those clickable messages sent directly to a user's device. The real beauty here is active user consent. They opted in, which usually means much higher click-through rates. Now contrast that with pop-unders. These open in a new browser tab or window automatically, offering massive, incredibly low-cost reach. With pop-unders, your landing page literally acts as the ad creative, which makes it amazingly easy to start since you don't even need to design separate banners. But hey, you aren't limited to just those two. As you grow and scale up, platforms like AdMaven and Propeller Ads give you the tools to surround your target audience completely. You can leverage in-page push ads, which look exactly like push notifications but don't require any subscription permission. And they work great on iOS devices. You can also use native ads that blend seamlessly into a site's content, your classic banner ads, full-screen interstitials, and even pre-roll video ads. Literally, you have a format for absolutely every stage of your funnel. Which brings us to Section 3, targeting your ideal audience. Having killer ads is totally useless if you're showing them to the wrong people. Let's see how these platforms act like a high-powered radar. The level of granularity you can control right out of the gate is frankly amazing. Using parameters from platforms like Bidfortizer and Ad Operator, you can really zero in on high-intent users. You aren't just targeting a broad country. You can target specific cities, specific operating systems like iOS or Windows, and even connection types. That means you can target users specifically on a certain mobile carrier, like Vodafone or AT&T. You can even schedule your ads by the time of day when you know your audience is most active. And just to put the sheer scale of this radar into perspective, think about the number 248. Networks like Active Revenue and Ads Terra provide genuine traffic spanning over 248 different geographic locations worldwide. So whether you're running an offer aimed at Tier 1 English-speaking countries, or you're tapping into highly profitable, lower competition, emerging markets in Asia or Latin America, the audience is out there just waiting for you. All right, Section 4, automating your campaign success. If you're a beginner, pay close attention because this is probably the most crucial part of this explainer. This is where we set up the autopilot features that act as your ultimate safety net. Let's quickly decode some jargon you're going to see everywhere. CPA goal. This is an absolute lifesaver. Instead of sitting there manually tweaking bids every single hour, tools like CPA goal and Smart CPM allow machine learning algorithms to just manage your bidding for you. You simply tell the system, Hey, I want to pay exactly this much for conversion, and the system adjusts your bids in real time to meet that goal. It means you can actually sleep at night instead of losing your mind over manual bidding. Building right on top of that, we have auto-optimization. Platforms like Hilltop Ads and Bidvertiser use intelligent logic to continually sample your traffic. If a specific traffic source, which is often called a sub-ID, is just eating up your budget and not converting, the system automatically blacklists it. On the flip side, it funnels way more of your budget into the sub-IDs that are highly profitable, so your budget naturally flows only toward the traffic that actually works. The best part? You don't even have to figure this out alone. Some networks are integrating seriously powerful AI co-pilots. Take Propeller Ads' Nico AI, for example. You can literally build your entire campaign through a simple conversational chat prompt. You just tell Nico your goal, like generating leads or app installs, and it recommends bid strategies based on years of historical performance data, helping you launch rapid A/B tests in minutes. It is basically like having a senior media buyer looking right over your shoulder. Now on to Section 5, protecting your ad spend. It's totally natural to worry about bot traffic when you first start out, but rest assured, you are actively shielded from bad actors. Behind the scenes, the traffic you buy is scrubbed through in-house, multi-level security systems. Take AdStyra's 3-level approach as a prime example. The traffic you receive is constantly filtered through 34 complex anti-fraud algorithms, 33 aggressive bot filters, and 33 layers of strict malware protection. These systems are working tirelessly to ensure that the impressions and clicks you actually pay for are from real, genuine human engagement, keeping your ROI totally safe. But it's not just algorithms. You've got real humans in your corner too. Almost every network we're talking about today, from active revenue to ROI ads, pairs you with a dedicated account manager. These experts provide 24/7 support, and they don't just fix technical glitches. They give you curated whitelist of proven traffic sources tailored for your specific vertical. As a new affiliate, relying on your account manager is quite honestly one of the biggest hacks to finding early profitability. Finally, Section 6, launching your first campaign. We've seen the tools, the formats, the safety nets. Now here is exactly what it takes to achieve liftoff today. If you thought you needed thousands of dollars to get started in media buying, think again. The barrier to entry is ridiculously low. Networks like Roller Ads allow you to make a minimum deposit of just $50. Other networks usually hover right around the $100 mark. That is literally all it takes to start buying data, testing your creatives, and seeing live traffic hit your affiliate offers. And this all boils down to an incredibly simple onboarding flow. Platforms like Clickadoo and Ad Operator have basically stripped away all the friction. Step 1, sign up and get approved, which usually happens in minutes. Step 2, add your funds using whatever you prefer. Credit card, PayPal, crypto, you name it. Step 3, launch your campaign by selecting those targeting parameters we discussed earlier. And Step 4, just sit back and let the auto-optimization algorithms do all the heavy lifting. Which brings us right to the end of this explainer, and I want to leave you with one final thought. You now know that the automation is ready, the security layers are active, and a massive global audience is just waiting out there. You have the structure and all the tools you need to succeed without the overwhelm. So take the leap. What will your very first offer be? Get out there, launch that campaign, and start your affiliate journey.